December 7, 2022. The Thai government has unveiled a certification mark indicating coconuts that have been harvested without the involvement of monkeys. What's going on with the monkeys in Thailand? When you submerge a coconut in water, it will buoyantly float, like this. This phenomenon ties into the coconut's distinctive reproductive strategy. Today, we'll delve into the enigmatic secrets of the coconut. To understand the secrets of the coconut, you first need to know a bit about the coconut tree and its fruit. Ta-da! This is the coconut, the fruit of the coconut palm. The coconut palm is a member of the palm family and is one type of what we call palm trees. It does not mean that coconut and coconut palm are the same, but coconut palm is a type of palm. Coconuts hang from trees in several clusters. One tree can produce 30 to 70 coconuts a year. By closely examining a coconut on a tree, you'll notice long structures hanging around the coconut. These are remnants of the coconut's transition from flower to fruit. The coconut palm generates hundreds of male flowers and a limited number of female flowers along extended flower axils. Typically, the male flowers cluster towards the top of the flower axis, while the female flowers are positioned towards the bottom. Once pollinated by insects or the wind, the female flowers transform into coconuts, leaving the rest of the flower structure intact. Consequently, the upper part of the coconut still retains traces of the flower axis.
Wow.
Interesting, isn't it? Coconuts growing on trees initially start out as green, but gradually turn brown as they mature. Coconuts undergo an extended ripening process, requiring approximately 12 months to mature fully. Green coconuts, such as the one shown, are harvested before reaching full ripeness. Once coconuts are fully ripened, they naturally fall to the ground. While certain coconut tree varieties are of modest height, as seen here, most species are enormous, soaring over 30 meters. With their robust outer skin and considerable weight, ripened coconuts pose a danger akin to durians when they fall. A bit unsettling, isn't it? So, how are coconuts typically harvested? Coconuts are commonly harvested through two methods: individuals climbing the trees or using long sticks to dislodge the coconuts. However, tree climbing presents challenges, such as the risk of falling and the necessity for skilled labor. On the other hand, using sticks to drop coconuts becomes impractical with exceptionally tall trees. As an alternative, some Thai farms employ trained monkeys for coconut harvesting. These monkeys undergo a 3 to 6 month training program at a specialized facility known as a monkey school. Once trained, they are sold to coconut farms to begin harvesting. Subsequently, these trained monkeys spend their entire lives engaged in coconut harvesting, with their efficiency reaching over 1,000 coconuts per day. This method of using monkeys for coconut harvesting in Thailand has deep historical roots, spanning hundreds of years. In 2020, the animal rights group PETA exposed the practice of harvesting coconuts with monkeys, sparking global condemnation for its perceived cruelty and abuse towards the monkeys. In response, the Thai government defended the practice, stating that it is a tradition deeply ingrained in their culture. They asserted that the monkeys are not mistreated and are considered family members. The director of the monkey school further emphasized that the monkeys enjoy the coconut harvesting process. On one side of the debate, some argue that employing monkeys for coconut harvesting is no different than using other animals for agriculture. Where do you stand on this issue? The controversy surrounding the use of monkeys in coconut harvesting intensified following PETA's revelations. Their video evidence depicted distressing scenes of mistreatment, including confining monkeys in narrow cages, extracting teeth from defiant monkeys, fastening collars tightly around their necks, and forcibly dropping them from trees. In response to PETA's allegations, numerous countries and companies initiated boycotts against Thai coconut milk products. Recognizing the severity of the situation, the Thai government took decisive action. They pledged to diminish the reliance on monkeys for coconut harvesting. They introduced equipment to coconut farms, facilitating human tree climbing and eliminating the need for monkeys. Regrettably, despite the previous measures, the practice of using monkeys persisted. PETA subsequently lodged further complaints, prompting renewed investigations from 2021 to 2022. The Thai government took additional steps in response to mounting pressure and boycotts. They implemented a certification system to endorse farms and traders abstaining from monkey usage, branding them as monkey-free. Furthermore, the government advocated cultivating shorter coconut tree varieties to curtail the reliance on monkeys. The rationale behind this recommendation is that shorter trees would negate the necessity for monkey-assisted harvesting. Observing these steps toward improvement is heartening, even if the progress is gradual. And finally, coconuts are fascinating plants due to their unique natural reproduction method. Substantial and weighty coconuts might be expected to sink in water. However, when placed in water, they surprisingly display excellent buoyancy. If you cut open a coconut and examine its cross-section, you'll find the edible coconut seed enveloped by a thick fibrous husk. Within the seed lies a layer of liquid endosperm and pockets of air. These air-filled spaces within the husk contribute to the coconut's buoyancy, enabling it to float adeptly in water. Furthermore, the coconut's outer layer is a protective barrier, preventing moisture and contaminants from entering. This feature makes the coconut an optimal fruit for prolonged preservation without any damage. Historically, coconuts were a substitute for food and water during extended sea voyages. The remarkable ability of coconuts to float in water and their exceptional preservation qualities can be attributed to the plant's unique reproductive strategy. In contrast to other fruits that rely on wind or animals for seed dispersal, coconuts are rare plants capable of drifting across the ocean independently. They traverse the waters, reaching distant islands and expanding their territory by establishing roots along the seashore. As a result, coconut palms are often prominently found along coastlines. Following the oceanic journey and reaching the shore, the coconut utilizes the nourishing endosperm of liquid and solid components. The embryo within transforms into a bud, breaking through the fruit's exterior. This fascinating process illustrates how coconuts grow. Interesting, isn't it? When peeling a ripe coconut, one can observe three distinct holes, known as germination. These holes serve as remnants of the three cores found within the pistil of the female coconut flower. Two of these holes are sealed, while the bud emerges from the third open hole. Consequently, the surrounding areas are quite stiff and resistant to penetration. However, if one punctures the section where the sprout has grown, they would find it penetrable throughout. Despite its ripe, brown appearance, extracting the liquid endosperm from the hole where the bud sprouted reveals a cloudier consistency than its green counterpart. As coconuts ripen, the endosperm becomes increasingly cloudy, leading to a less refreshing taste. Hence, many find the green coconut flavor more appealing for consumption. Interesting, isn't it? If you want to delve deeper into the coconut's detailed internal structure and anatomy, check out our previous video. That wraps up our presentation on coconuts. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe.